This been coming up a lot on YouTube. There was these people saying that Russia, Putin told the whole world that Jesus was black. I researched, and I couldn't find nothing to prove this. And the picture where they show Putin at the desk opening artifact of a Christian, showing Jesus as a dark skinned man. That's from a year ago. That didn't just happen. And Russia opens up their artifacts every last time was like 17 years ago. But that one where he was at the desk, he was actually gifting that to God, I forgot what it was, who he was gifting it to, but he was gifting it to a other person. But uh, people just keep pushing it, and I guess they pulled some other people, whites, into it too. They're all freaking out. Anybody who's seen my videos, I've been telling you about black Europeans for a long time now. But my biggest issue right now has nothing to do with the skin color. It's Jews in West Africa before slavery. I don't know what that title is actually supposed to mean because West Africa was mostly um, Muslim and pagan before we'll say before 1491. And they probably did have some Jews, but they were probably a very small minority. But you got these videos trying to claim that these European pictures of showing black Christians is proof that there were Jews in West Africa. Like what? Okay, I told these people in the comments. They probably think I'm some white racist. I told them this is not about the skin color. The Bible was created by the Greco Romans in 325 AD. There is no mention of any kingdom of Israel or Hebrews or Jews before that Bible was created. None. And people go, oh, there's a Hebrew Bible. That's a fake because Hebrew language is not a language. So how can it be an ancient Hebrew Bible? Hebrew didn't become a language until the Ashkenazi Jews is what they call so-called Hebrew is really more Yiddish, which is a German language. So the so-called Hebrew today is not even really Hebrew, and there never was a Hebrew language back then. What people call Hebrew symbols are actually a little twisted the Furcon language. I guess I'm saying that right. It's Phoenican. Those folks from Carthage. Those folks were not Jews. They were pagans. We know this. And what we call gods or Bible characters in the Bible are actually pagans. None of them are Jewish. You see this with the words El. That's a Canaanite mythology religion. That's the only place where you see it. And that's Palestinian. That's not even in Africa. But the Semitic, this is where we get Semitic from. Semitic is basically Arabian languages mixed with African. And Africans didn't speak Hebrew. There is no ancient language of Hebrew anywhere. When people will point at the flower of life in Egypt, that's not a Jewish symbol. All these so-called Jewish symbols were not Jewish symbols. I mean, the so-called Star of David, you can find that symbol all over the world, and it has nothing to do with Hebrews or Israel. Nothing. And these pictures they're showing right here, these were made by black Christians. Okay? And most of the time they show Christian saints and stuff. They show black Christian saints. Those were not Hebrews. Those were Christians. Christians created Hebrews. Just like a white guy created Peter Parker. You know, these are fictional characters. And the Bible has nothing to do with history. We know this because the Bible, I mean, everything in the Bible does not match up with actual history. None of it. And these Zionist people have been digging all over, the Zionists and Christians, been digging all over Palestine and Syria, trying to prove that the Bible is history book. And they can't find shit. They can't find shit. There is no temple underneath the mosque. No Solomon temple, none. The Wailing Wall turned out to be a Roman fort. There's no evidence. None. All they found is evidence of Palestinians. I mean, they could find all this evidence of ancient Egypt that is fucking ancient as fuck. But they can't find evidence of Israel kingdom in a tiny place. That tells you the story is bullshit. But there's folks, man, and it's got nothing to do with blacks, because I know this is just a minority of folks in the black, in the you know what I mean, in the black community. There we go. They do this because they got the same mindset as Zionists. They want to be worshipped. They want people to be their slaves. And you see this all the time with those black Israelites in New York. They'll tell white people to shine their shoes and kiss their feet. And I saw that in the video, and this one other black guy came. He's like, "What are you doing? Don't do that. This guy is not your master." Having the mindset that your skin color makes you more superior than other people is wrong. You know this because certain whites have done this. You know, the Palestinians, man, are going through the worst of worst right now because this fucking book that none of the stories can be proven. The stories that don't make no fucking sense most of the time. And God, who comes off more of a psychopath serial killer if you take it literally. You know, shame on everybody, man, who taking information like this, or these black paintings showing black Christians in Europe and Russia and Romania and England, all these places, showing there used to be a black population. Instead of showing that, they want to be worshipped instead. Folks, they make videos like this, which benefits nobody. Nobody.